Hey everybody, welcome back. Bold statement in the title, one that could get me in trouble with ScrewTube, but I just gotta share that. Thinking about that a lot today, and something that I've brought up many times on this channel in discussions, especially in the live streams, about how there is no more journalism, and you really can't trust what you see, especially if it's coming from the news media. And thinking about this even more so today because of all that's in the news about the incident in Nashville involving another school, and the questions that you now have to ask yourself, because you cannot take what you see in the news or in any type of media like that, any talk show, whatever. You can't take it at face value. You can't trust what you're seeing anymore because we've been lied to so much by the media, by celebrities, by politicians, by everyone involved with how things are presented to us. So when you see something like Nashville, you have to ask yourself, unfortunately, a series of questions. Question number one, did it actually even happen? What a tragic thing that you would have to sit there and ponder. Is this even true? Did this even happen? We live in a time where not only because of agendas would something like this be made up or faked, but we have the technology to pull it off. There are agencies of government and other entities that have the finances and the resources to pull off completely faking something like that. And that's been thrown out there several times, and you never know. You can never know. Did it even actually happen? That's the first question you should probably ask yourself. Next, was it really as bad as they say? Or in some cases, was it really as good as they say? When they are trying to blow something up to make it sound like someone is so great or some event was so great, and they're talking about how fantastic it was, are they exaggerating? Are they exaggerating to make it sound like it was better? Are they leaving things out to make it sound as if it was much worse? And that's really the next question there. Was something left out or added? Was something left out or added? Was it equivocated? And equivocation, of course, is the art of telling the truth and leaving out details to put spin on it. It makes you think something different than what the truth is because they only told you part of the truth. They didn't lie, but they didn't tell you everything so that you could make an informed decision. So was something left out or was something added that shouldn't have been? Most importantly, who is paying them to talk? Who is paying these people to talk? Who is paying these so-called journalists? Because as is implied in the title, journalism is dead, folks. There are no journalists anymore. They are reporters. They are actors paid to read a teleprompter and paid to pretend to have an opinion about it and to pretend to be outraged. And I always think of Don Lemon when that comes up because his outrage looks so phony. Someone please get this man some acting lessons. He looks so animated and so fake when he pretends to be outraged about something. So who is paying them to talk? And then, of course, that leads into why. Why? Is there an agenda? Is there an agenda that would benefit from the spin being projected by these people, by these journalists, by these reporters? what is that agenda? Will it be used for political aspirations of any kind? What politicians or activists would benefit from that spin? Does it fit a current agenda that probably most people don't agree with, and they're trying to convince you that most people do? See, the problem is that once upon a time, you would watch the news, listen to the news on the radio, read a newspaper, however you get your information, and they would present to you straight facts as best as they could with whatever information they had. And you would watch it, and you would form an opinion, and you would decide how you felt about it. But now, since they're all actors and there's always an agenda connected to it, they tell you straight up how you should think, how you should feel about an event, about something that has happened or is going to happen. But you're forced with having to sit there and decide if it's even the truth. You have to decide if it's even real, if it's even legitimate, if there's any honesty in it. And that's what we've been reduced to. That's what media has been reduced to. And it's a shame. It's a real tragic shame what has happened with this. But of course, it is a measure of control. It is a measure of control. It is how governments and corporations, often through governments by way of lobbying and backdoor deals and behind the back handshakes, control the masses, manipulate the masses for money, for power, for whatever reason. And that's the sad state of affairs. And what can really be done about it? What can you really do? What can you really do about it? That's not very easily answered, unfortunately. But I just wanted to share those thoughts with everyone, see what they thought about it. Do you have an opinion? Please feel free to post your thoughts in the comments section down below. Please do give the video a thumbs up if you get where I'm coming from. Rumor has it, it helps the algorithm. I think that's a load of crap. I don't believe it, but I appreciate it. So please do give it a thumbs up if you got where I'm coming from. Share it if you can. Probably the only way it will get seen. ScrewTube does not like this channel. They don't like you thinking. They don't want you to think. And more to the point, if you are new to the channel and you're wondering about the random cat images and even the little cameo that was there a minute ago, cat images in the videos actually help with the loading algorithm, and they are strays that my wife and I take care of. And I insert them into the video because it actually does help with the loading algorithm, and that just goes to show you what ScrewTube would prefer you be watching. If you'd like to help the channel out, or the cats for that matter, there are links for that down below. Every little bit helps, and we sure do appreciate it. And if that's it, then what more can I say but stay tuned, folks, because there is more to come.